But I say unto you, love your enemies. Bless them that curse you. Do good to them that hate you. And pray for them which despitefully use you and persecute you.
Which is the first commandment of all?
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord. Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might, and with all thy strength. This is the first and great commandment, and the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. On these two commandments hang all the law and the prophets.
Master, thou hast said the truth. There is one God, and none other but He. And to love Him with all the heart, and with all the understanding, and with all the soul, and with all the strength, and to love his neighbor as himself, is more than all the whole burnt offerings and sacrifices.
Thou art not far from the kingdom of God.
No más. Damn it, it's all me. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4.
I wanna go where the party people went. Night clubbers did their little dance. I wanna throw back scumbag Sean and Grant. Throw rocks at your picket fence. The days at the grown day, you sing the song sideways and keep squeezing it till it's pop. We're gonna ride that wave nowhere. Bust to Ann Arbor, make sure that you don't miss your stop in the ear. So what? Like a dog, so good. Peanut butter on your chest. Oh, it's best. Ho, home, ho, home. No fun, no fun. Ho, home, no fun, no fun, no fun. From the top rope, Dublin's blue jean print. Little fellows all get on their sin. Keep it up, they'll kick you off campus. Feels like Michigan forever and ever. Cold and an answer, repeating but louder. Once more for the slow winds look back. We're gonna ride that wave nowhere. Music's a cancer. No one can kills you when you jump in the ear. So what? Like a dog, so a pimp. Peanut butter on the shelf. Oh, it's best. Ho, home. Ho, home. No fun. No fun. No fun. Ho, home. No fun. No fun. But I know where all you're leaving. All of our rest and our giving. But it all you blow your mind. And it all you blow your mind. In the ear, so what? Like a dog, so a pimp. A peanut butter on your shelf. Oh, it's best. Ho, home. Ho, home. No fun. No fun. Ho, home. No fun. No fun. No fun.
Sirius says, no fun. That was excellent. Heron and then Sirius. Heron and our hubby Jason and then Sirius. We are band. Fantastic, fantastic. Let's say hello to everybody, guys. Let's say hello to yous. I didn't go live earlier. What I did is I did a video instead this morning and put it out as a premiere. A series of the AI satire thing again. What was it? Unanswered Oddities. It was really good, really good. 9 episodes put together, like just edited them together. It was good. So I did that instead. So the topic I was going to do today about the ice wall, which I was also going to do yesterday, but I didn't go on yesterday. I'm doing tomorrow night with The Chosen and The Ritual, a movie. The Chosen series and The Ritual movie. We usually do The Chosen tonight, but because I'd picked 2 movies before I even realized it's Friday and we're meant to be doing The Chosen. I'd already picked 2 movies, so I'll change The Chosen until tomorrow night, just for this weekend. You know what I mean? Hey, Spud, good to see you. But tonight's movies will be Ballerina, which is a sidequel to the John Wick series. And then we have got Thunderbolts, the new one. But beforehand, we've got a 17-minute video from RV about Trump and stuff, fake Trump, the AI Trumps that you're getting on TV and stuff. But in the meantime, let me say hello, and then we'll watch some of Jimenez's observations, or at least an observation. Let's do it from in here. It's easier. Jono, always foist. Always foist. Roger, good to see you, bro. Fuzzy Foster, always a pleasure, man. You'll be good, dude. You'll be good, man. Who else? Ooh. Nobody else. Oh, yeah, 4Jacks, of course. 4Jacks. Jimenez just got in the hoops as well. And Spud, of course. Good to see you guys. Always a pleasure. It's only 7 in at the minute. So, I know Flats is still on. He'll be on until probably about midnight-ish, maybe a little bit later. But let's do a couple of Jimenez's observations. He's got one new one. He's got 2 new ones. But one's 12 minutes and one's 2 odd minutes. Let's do the 2-minute ones first. Oh, actually, let's do the 12-minute one. Just get that one done. Actually. Because that's a long one, Jim. It's a long one. Let's do that one. 12-minute one, Southern Cross. And then we'll do the 2-minute one because it's a robot polisher. 355 subs. Fairly going up, bro. I've got to put Jim's link in now for people watching the replay of the chat and stuff. My subs has gone down today. I was on 643 this morning. Now I'm on 640. So my subs have gone down as well. Don't know if it's YouTubers or people leaving. Could be either or. That's Jimenez's link, guys. Right, let's do the first one. Circly Wackly, Jimmy Innocent. Nice. Build up music. It is getting really bad for it. Like, Vicky did it stream the other day and went up a few subs, and now she's lost them again. You know what I mean? So it's weird. Sometimes I look on, it's like, oh yeah, I've gained some subs, and then 2 hours later or the next day or whatever, I've lost 2 subs, and it's like, what? I don't think people are unsubbing, because like I remember when, even if I sub to someone and I never watch them, I just don't watch them. I don't unsub unless I disagree with anything and I just don't like the channel anymore. Whatever. But it takes me a lot to unsub, so I can't see it being people unsubbing unless it is people who really don't like my content. Whatever, don't know. But yeah, I don't know. It could be YouTube. It could actually be people unsubbing. I don't. But I do think YouTube is bad for it. Nice. Coming into view now. Oh yeah, guys, Vicky's in bed. If you're saying hello to Vicky, she's in bed at the minute. She'll be asleep. If she wakes up, she'll probably come in. But she's. I think the weather's been getting out, so it's been making her tired. So she's asleep, guys. by the way, I did tell Vlad, I already emailed him and he's got the message, but Can't Fix Stupid, who's a mate of mine, Dave Martin, who comes in my chat now and again. He usually watches, but he doesn't always come in the chat, but he's always in the background. He finds me flat earth debates and everything like that, proper flat earther. But he was in Vlad's last night and people kind of turned against him. He went for saying that flat earth had topography sort of thing. But Jimenez was there. I don't know if you remember it. Mr. Super and that was there. Pebbles was there. Pebbles thought she'd seen him in Drunk Debunks, which he's not. He's never been Drunk Debunks. She's probably thinking of someone else. He's definitely not a troll, guys. Just so you know, if you see Can't Fix Stupid again, he's definitely not a troll. Definitely not a troll. Vlad knows now as well because I emailed Vlad and he's all good. He's all good. Just so you know. Vlad, when he rants, Johnny, he turns into Samuel L. Jackson, doesn't he? It's mofo, 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 mofo. You know what I mean? He used P900, Fozzie, P900. Yeah, I block Bev when I see him now. I can't be asked for him. Flats need mods, Bev with the sort of cans, Pringles, mixed Transtan is ruined. Yeah, I know, but yeah, it's a decision he made. So he's got to deal with them. The best mod he had was Blue and Vicky. She was on top of it, you know what I mean? And Michael, when he used to be that, Vicky and Michael, I kind of think Vicky learned from Michael a little bit. I was a bit more lenient than Vicky and Michael, but still, I was strict. Nice start, Jim. The Roger run. Hey, Banana, good to see you, bro. Hey, Wolfie, good to see you as well. Banana says, what did he say that? What's the difference between black-eyed peas and chickpeas? Black-eyed peas can sing as a song, and chickpeas can only hummus one. I like it. I like it. I like it. Because chickpeas, hummus is made out of chickpeas. Of course. Nah, it's a good joke. It's a good joke, bro. $300 pigeons, you say? Yeah, it's not bad. I like the kleptomaniac one. I like the kleptomaniac. What's the difference between a literalist and a kleptomaniac? A literalist takes things literally, and a kleptomaniac takes things literally. I like it. I like it. I like it. When I was a kid, I used to get done for shoplifting all the time. My sister used to call me a klepto. She could talk because she started doing it as well. The bare minimum, you say. I get. Next song. Oh, funky one. It's like the Doobie Brothers Long Train Running. That's a good one. That's the best one. That's the best one so far. What do you call a vampire who thinks the earth is flat? No. What do you call a vampire who knows the earth is flat? No. Sferatu. Love it. No. Sferatu. Love it. Love it. Love it. Change it to knows the earth is flat. Change it. And this 3-minute one, Robot Polisher, and then we'll get on with the topic. Mikey, Mikey, biggie, biggie. Ha! Same tune. Robot Polisher tune. All right. I have to read that one. As a boy, I was made to believe that earwigs lived in ears. After that, I was terrified of cockroaches. Oh, love it, love it. Yeah, Raj.
Hey, Peach. How's it going, man?
How you doing? Is flat finished now?
Yeah, pretty much. He's rounding off. I see the StreamYard has changed the back of their studio. It looks like to me for some
The
reason.
what?
The back of StreamYard looks different to me for some reason.
Yeah, there's a few things there's new settings here at the side is people where I can control, like you just come in, instead of me going in onto your avatar to control your mic levels and stuff, there's a thing called people at the side where I can go in there and control your stuff from in there, ban them from studio from in there, and you can do their levels. I'll show you like if I am.
So it's troll resistant. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, view this tab instead. Right, hold on. I'm going to do that. Hold on a minute. YouTube.
Jim's got dung beetles. What's he doing with them?
I'd have to share. Hold on. I'd have to share window. Hold on. Could play it.
I haven't seen Sal Lee in a while. Where's he been hiding out?
Oh, sure.
What?
We'll be able to see through that one. Should be able to. Yeah, if you look at the side, see it in here? People to the side. It never used to be there. I've only just got it tonight. Sit in there. But there's a few things not working tonight. It says don't use the touch-up appearance or virtual background. They're not working. Not that I use the touch-up appearance anyway, but or the virtual background. But now and again, people do. Yeah. So yeah, that's new. The thing at the side, people, and you've got the new copy of the link at the top now. Yeah, you still have these at the side. I don't use them. Your scenes, different scenes. Yeah. No need for them. I don't find any need for them whatsoever, because when you change, they don't stick to what they are. They change as you change anyway. So what's the point in keeping it? I don't get it.
Yeah, they don't give me that option when I go in StreamYard. I get the same scene every time.
Really?
Yeah. I can change fonts and stuff. I can change the box to curved or whatnot. Yeah, but I don't get scenes or any of those options.
No, I mean, for me to change a font, I'd have to go the next subscription up. It won't be long before they put it in this subscription. I mean, I've got it in there, but when I try and click it, it tells me to go to the next subscription up. I ain't doing that. Sack that, man. I pay enough for this as it is. I pay like 36 quid a month for this. That's double what it used to be. It's over double. I used to pay $15.99, and then all of a sudden they changed it to 36, $35.99. That's over 100% increase. Over. And that's for not the basic one because that's free, but that's for the next one up. The next one up. That's why. So if I got the premium, I mean, it's gonna be a fortune, absolute fortune, unless you pay it yearly, which no thanks.
Yeah. Well, with the Restream, I get to change my fonts and I can change my scenery with the free one.
Yeah, you can. That's what I'm saying. Some have got different things, but I'm not bothered about fonts. You know what I mean? But there's some stuff that we should have. It's just ridiculous just to have it on the other thing. But this does what it needed to do. This does what I needed to do. You know what I mean? Sort of thing.
So,
right.
So I'm going to wish you a happy 4th right quick while you're stopped.
Oh yeah. But,
although you have nothing to do with the 4th of July.
Well, it's now. Well, the 4th of July means something to me as well. Not like Independence Day or anything, but it was me independent something, right? When I had my accident, it was April Fool's Day, when I mashed up my feet. Yeah. And then a few weeks later, once the bruising went down, because all my legs were black and blue. I mean, not black and blue; they were just black with fracture blisters. You couldn't even see the tattoos on my knees or anything. Because it was just black. But after I got the cages on, I was like, I had 3-4 months in them cages with the pins drilled into my bones and that. But the day I got them off was American Independence Day, the 4th of July. So that was my independent of my cages and starting to walk, learning to walk again from that point.
That's cool.
And it was a birthday present as well, because my birthday was 3 days later, 7th of July, which is my birthday on Monday. Oh, wow, 2 days away. Wow.
Dude,
it's the 5th of July to me now. It's the 5th of July to me now because it's after midnight.
Cool. Yeah.
It's just after
midnight. The only thing I got on my birthday was a check from my mom. That was it. I didn't get like a real present. Yeah.
What kind of check? Check to see if you're all right.
yeah, that was it. No, she gives me a little bit of dough here and there.
Yeah, of course.
The last present I got was for Father's Day. I was showing it off last night. Okay. I got some official Iron Direction voting balls from China in a a nice cedar wood case with instructions and
Oh,
the
that sounds
history of boating balls. Yeah, you want to see them?
Yeah, go
I'll
for
show
it.
them to you.
Go for it.
They're pretty cool. So I get to my camera. All right.
Hold on. Oh, yeah. They're nice. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, that's Father's Day.
Nice. Like it. So, 2 brand new films tonight. 2 brand new films, Ballerina
Cool.
and Thunderbolts. It's meant to be chosen tonight, but I totally forgot about it. So, chosen is tomorrow night with the topic I was meant to do today. So, I've already got tomorrow night sorted out. So, I don't need to sort anything out tonight. I can watch the movies with you. Once we do the RV video, obviously. 17-minute video, I think. So you like that on your unanswered oddities?
Oh yeah, that was nice, man.
It's good, isn't it? Good. I like it. I might do a compilation of his other stuff that's not series. You know what I mean? It's just that.
What's the name of the main character you were putting on the first one again? I forget what it was.
Oh, I can't remember. Tiggy Skibbles is a big one.
Yeah, that's it. That's him.
Tiggy Skibbles.
That's the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he appears in all of those. Though he's like a.
He's the boy, isn't he? He's the main boy.
You're like, none of this is real. It's the monolith's not real.
I know. Good though. It's like I like what they were talking about. Yeah, summer of '76, bro. Summer of '76. I was 1 year old in all the sevens. Hot summer of '76, and look how white and pale blue. Amazing.
You were born out of fire, man.
I'm telling you, hot summer of '76. Obviously, I don't remember it, but born in a hot summer of '76. But yeah, I'm pale. I'm pale like I was living in Antarctica or something.
Yeah. Seriously, I remember '76.
I don't.
Yeah.
I remember '78. Because I remember my brother being born. I remember being 2.
Yeah.
Nice one, Jim, mate.
Because I graduated from Vessels in kindergarten, and I remember that summer kind of to a point. I remember some events. It's hard to dig that memory up, but I kind of do.
I get
Anaheim's a weird place, dude.
Getting rid of that spacey one from behind me. Oh, you got Optimus Prime. Oh no, it's not.
No, it's Jetfire.
Not Optimus. I mean, blooming Megatron. It's not.
No, it's Jetfire.
Jetfire. You sure it's not Starscream?
No, it's Jetfire. Absolutely.
Jetfire. Okay.
I had this
one. It's a little bit like
kid.
Megatron like that, but it's just certain parts of it, I suppose. Because
look at the logo
badge,
up close.
Yeah, the badge is it's not a bot, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not purple. Yeah. The first transform I had was an insect one. He was actually just called Grasshopper. He turned from a robot into Grasshopper. Good man.
Ooh.
My brother
I know. Yeah, my brother had that one too. He had all the
Grasshopper was brilliant, man. My brother had Hound. After that, I had Hot Rod. Loved Hot Rod. Brilliant.
Yeah, I want to get the new ones that actually transform like on the movie.
All right, they're good. Yeah. Right, RV then. Let's get RV's video up. I've already watched it. Yeah. He brings some old Trump videos up, and they do look real. But then when you see him turning, his hair looks terribly too neat and AI-ish, and there's like a big slit on the side of his face with a dark patch. I was like, yeah, I remember him doing this now from years before. But yeah, I just totally forgot about it.
That would suggest layering more than AI, I think.
Yeah, well, I mean, this was a while ago, but I think when you see the hair and that, you would think it's AI, to be honest.
No, Juno, RV is not my favorite.
It could have it all in it.
Yeah.
I love RV. RV's brilliant, man. RV's is. Huey's a prick. RV's great.
Yeah.
He is. I like Huey's information, but he's an actual prick.
Yeah.
Actual prick. How he acts. Yeah?
Huey's more accurate when he does stuff, though.
I'm an abject moron for coughing. You know what I mean? That's just wow. know?
Well, hell with that, PJ. Don't cuff anymore, ever.
No, I can't cough ever. Well, you're not allowed to cough when the mic's open. Wow, I forgot once to shut the mic down. Oh, I just noticed as well. It's at the bottom of the screen where I can see. You won't be able to see it, but where people come in, there's it's now got an indicator where you're talking. It's got green lights with it's like dots. Green. I'll show you again.
Yeah, I've got it. I've seen it already.
Can you see it? Yeah, that's new.
I went into it. Yeah,
That's new. It's weird. That's weird. Huh? Okay, cool. Right, Harvey, do it. River, Russian Vids. Donald Trump, AI and body doubles, artificial intelligence, and I think the last word's technology. No, it's not. It's the Antichrist.
Pointing out how Iran and Israel are working together as one for the final goal of the New World Order. I pointed out also Donald Trump playing the role of being furious during this press conference. And I want to point out, obviously, for those that have followed my channel over the years, the media fakery is nothing new. I pointed this out at the very inception.
So this is from like 2016 or something, is it? Or maybe a little bit before? I can't remember.
Of using CGI and different techniques to fool the public. And definitely it's no different with this press conference. Going back to 2014, I pointed out, specifically September.
Oh, this one is bloody obvious when you see the face paused. It's so obvious it's not Obama.
Yeah.
10th.
Yeah, it's bad. Mike is up to his old tricks in my channel. What is he doing the same thing again with the cameras? About saying the observations, Jim?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too.
Is he doing that again? I just spoke to him about that the other night. I mean, how many times do I have to tell? I'm not going to tell him again. I'll just look. He's just if he carries on, he's been out of order. You have just been a little. What is he talking about? Your observations about them not being clear, not being in focus. Like you said, no. I always keep telling them you've never made any bloody claims on it. All you're doing is pointing a P900 to the sky and showing us what you see.
Point and shoot, right? Yeah.
He keeps. Oh, for goodness sake, Mikey. Why do you keep doing this? He's not making any claims, Mikey. Mikey, if you see this, Jim Annis is not making any claims on them observations whatsoever. Who's to say you're getting it right, Mikey? I mean, I've seen an effect that looks similar to the Sirius thing. I'm not saying it is the same. I'm seeing an effect that looks like it. I'm not saying that what Mike is seeing is wrong, not at all. But I'm saying you can't be 100%. You know what I mean? And the thing is, Jim's not making any claims. He's just pointing the camera to the sky and showing us it.
So if Jim would start using binoculars and he wouldn't hear anything else about it.
Let me just quickly see if I can find that picture. It was a picture I got from Michael. He took the picture himself. Michael Carr. Yeah. I didn't save it. Did I save it? Yeah. If it comes to it, I'll save it again and get it up. Right. I'll save it again because I can't find it. If I can, I need to go to Teams. Microsoft Teams. Where are you? There you are. 2 secs. We have to look up our conversation a bit further up. Right, go. All right, keep going. It might be saved in my phone. I don't know. There it is. I'll save that.
Found it.
Download. Right, make sure it's downloaded in screenshots.
So Michael Kahn took this one, right?
Right, yeah. Hold on. I'm just wondering if it's downloaded to my clipboard or no, it should have downloaded to my. Let me just check. Is it downloaded to my. Yeah, I've got it. Cool. Right, so this one is very similar effect. I'm not saying it is, but it looks very similar to his Sirius thing. I'm not saying his effect's wrong. I'm not saying his conversation wrong. I'm just saying, how can you be sure when you see things like this? Let me just get rid of that sec.
So what did Michael take it with? That's the question.
It's to do with binoculars. It's to do with binoculars. It was a binocular. He thinks it's an effect from the binocular lens.
All right.
Let's have it. And it's just a picture. It's just out in the street. He took a picture towards a car, and you can see it's very similar effect. Hold on. I'll just try to get video file up. Image file. If the image file is working tonight. Right. Oh, right. This should be it. There you go.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, I got you.
Now, is that not a very similar effect to what Mikey's Sirius star looks like?
You could say that.
It's a very similar effect, isn't it? Now, that's not a star, as you can see. That's an effect of the light in the lens somehow. So I'm just saying, I like Mikey's observations as well, but how can you be 100% sure when you see things like this and it's a very similar to what you see in Mikey's Sirius? You know? I'm not saying Mikey Sirius is wrong, not at all. I'm just saying, look, he's slagging off Jim, and Jim's not making any claims. Mikey does make claims. Jim isn't making any claims. He's just showing you the sky with what he sees, how he sees it. That's it.
Yeah.
No claims.
Well,
but anyway.
The cool part about any of this is that you can actually see them, and they're not billions and billions of light years away.
Exactly.
Instead of arguing over the semantics of what the lens is doing, just imagine what you're looking at and how far they claim it to be. It's an actual light in the sky, dude.
Yeah,
it
exactly.
Really is.
You do get an effect like this off magnifying glasses as well. Absolutely, Jim. I've seen it. Very similar. Very similar. Anyway, let's get rid of it. I'm not saying Mikey's wrong. I'm not saying that. So if you see this, Mikey, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying this is very similar looking. And Jim doesn't make any observations, so you've no reason to hassle. No, he doesn't make any claims, so there's no reason to hassle him. He's just showing you the sky with his camera. That's all. Right, back to it.
2014, I made a video.
Both. What?
Imagine if you used both a P900 or a zoom lens and the binoculars. What kind of observation you get? You know?
Well, that's it. That's it.
As you see here with Barack Obama in the White House. And this is all CGI AI. And again, this is absolutely nothing new to me. I pointed this all out many times over the years. Specifically, this video presentation.
I mean, look at the still on his face. And when you see him in a photograph still, it looks nothing like him. Nothing like him.
It's something to do with the eyes, dude, that get me in this photo.
Lifeless. Something to do with the lack of wrinkles on the face, the smoothness of it. The ghosting around about the ears and stuff. I know it's a bit of an old compressed picture and that, but still, you know.
Yeah.
There's lots of things wrong with it.
Where I point out Hillary Clinton on September 11, 2016 in the fake collapse.
The mannequin.
And I point out how it was a mannequin being used. People didn't believe me, as you can see, getting a little bit of a close-up. Before there was the algorithm going against truth channels. As you can see, over 100,000 views when I called out the Hillary Clinton hoax collapse against September.
That's when he was actually called Russian Vids, look.
Yeah.
Russian Vids. So that was he's been going for a while, isn't he? So this was probably, what, 2012, if it's Hillary? How long's, you'll know, Jono, how long's RV been going about on? How long on? Jonas says RV did a piece on Mikey Todd years ago, ripped him apart as an idiot to make Flash look like fools. Amazed. All current fans cannot see this. Look, I just think Mikey's okay. I'm not a fan. I don't watch his stuff anymore. But I think his observations are all right. You know what I mean? But I don't think we can be so perfect on the claim. 10 years plus. So yeah. This is probably about 2012 when he did this.
September 11, 2016.
Oh, sorry.
People thought
2016. So 9 years ago.
I lost my mind when I pointed this out. And then it was just 2 months later that we see Hillary Clinton alongside with Bon Jovi. Bon Jovi being 33 numerology. And of course, Clinton being 33. Mannequin being 33.
Jovi, I forgot about that. Wow. Okay. What's that for? Is he saying? PJ said. See, that's what I hear, because I forget what I said 20 seconds ago, because there's obviously a delay between us. What did I say again that you agree with? Same. My opinion on what's it about Mikey? I don't know. Can't remember.
You can. What's the RV saying?
Oh, right, you don't watch Mikey anymore. Yeah. No, I don't either. I mean, I watched some the punching video and that because I thought it was out of order. You know what I mean? But I know, John, I know. But I just thought it was unfair. He got punched for no reason. But what goes around comes around sometimes. But it wasn't his fault at that point when he got punched. But yeah, there's no need to go on it, Jim, Mikey. No, I thought we'd gone through this before. I said it the other night, actually, when you came in my chat, Mikey, about Jim. He says, "What are we? Can I ask why are we watching Out of Focus?" I said, "Jim." I says, "Mikey, Jim's observations again. P900, no claims." Oh, he was like, "Oh yeah, I remember," and he never said nothing about it. I didn't know he was going in Jim's again, being a pain. And the thing is, he's going in other people's chats, but when you go in his comments, he doesn't reply back to you at all. I've been in his comments a few times. He doesn't reply back. Anyway.
Well, I'll give you a
Challenge
phone
being
number so
30.
you can actually talk to him in person.
No, thank you.
Oh, are you sure?
No, I've given I've had him on my stream before. I've let him present on my stream as well. I've let him have the whole 2 hours to present. It only took him an hour, but you know what I mean. So it's okay.
I don't know why there's an argument or a fight. I really don't.
I know. It's mad.
So it's all masonically coded.
Right.
This is just pointing out an aspect of the fakery. They're not just doing CGI. They're faking things in multiple facets,
multiple layers. It's the same with like when you see it in like Level Up Observer when he points out with NASA and all that, all the fakery up there. People will just say, "Well, how's that done?" Because if they did it this way, then that doesn't make sense. They don't just do it one way. They've got multiple ways of doing it, and sometimes multiple ways at once. Children in the house. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you, brother.
We watched Flat Earth with Coffee. They did an ISS thing called The Nail in the Coffin. He gets some really good points out of it too. It's really cool. There's a lot of things moving in the frames that shouldn't be moving. There's a force like they're in a zero-G plane. It almost seems like it. Like there's caps and labels and stuff on the wall that move. There's no. They say it's air conditioning, but I doubt it seriously.
I get you.
multiple ways. Again, it comes down to it with this specific video, and in this video, I pointed out how they're manipulating things.
Got 106,000 views on that. That's excellent, man. That's excellent. Considering what you get normally, that's excellent.
Things again with the mannequin challenge, and also with Barack Obama and the CGI fakery, which I will get into a little bit later. There's several instances where Barack Obama is CGI, AI.
You can see
we'll get into that again in a bit. But first, let's get back to Donald Trump.
I think just that doesn't look right. That just doesn't look right. I mean, I know it's not a brilliant picture anyway. I like the video I put up today, right? When I record, with the bits I record and when I put it together, perfectly 720 to 110. But the StreamYard will only give me 720. But where I'm editing at, it's 1080 sort of thing. But at least should be 720 when I upload it. It uploads the standard version and then the HD. But when I was watching it, when it was in the premiere, the amount of compression was unbelievable. But see, as soon as the premiere was over and you go back to the start, it's fine. It's fine. Well, it's not as brilliant as it should be, but it's a lot better than it is during the premiere. It's weird. I think when you're not on, I've seen somebody doing a video on it before, when you're not on premium and you upload videos and streams and that, YouTube compress it more because you're not on premium. They compress it more. If you pay for premium, they put less compression on it. It's a way of getting you to go for premium to make your videos worse quality. I'm telling you, that's what they're doing. But yeah, it's movie night in Rumble, bro. It's movie night in Rumble tonight. It's Ballerina, the side quill to John Wick, side quill to John Wick 4. And then Thunderbolts, the new Marvel MC movie.
I thought it was a 007 movie.
What, Ballerina?
No, Thunderbolt.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, of course.
And again, this press conference, let's take a listen to what he says here. And it looks off, he sounds off, and
It was meant to be The Chosen tonight, but I totally forgot about it because Chosen are doing Friday night plus one movie. I do a couple of episodes of The Chosen, another Jesus series. I totally forgot and put up 2 movies, so I've done The Chosen for tomorrow night with the movie Ritual, which is like an exorcism type one, I think. But it's Al Pacino actually playing the priest in this one. So have a look at that. And that's a new movie.
Break it all down.
So all the movies I've got this weekend so far, I haven't seen. It's unusual for me not to have seen. But I haven't seen any.
Well, I'm going to let you know, PJ, right now that around 7:30, 8 o'clock, I'm going to leave you.
In the what? Oh, well, yeah, but what time? I don't know what time that is for me. How long ago? How long was that for you?
That's going to be about an hour and 10 minutes or so. I'm going to be watching the 4th of July thing.
Oh, yeah.
Fireworks.
You don't want to see the parade go by, do you?
I got to take the Greg. It's going to be my granddaughter's first year, so
I got it.
July.
I got it. No, not a problem, man.
After we look at the footage.
I know the score.
I say that to CNN because I watch it. I have no choice. I got to watch that garbage.
This
it's
is
all
Mark
garbage.
when it
It's
comes
all
away.
fake news. But I think CNN is a gutless group of people that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the fit.
And I'll stop right there because
he actually swore there, didn't he? He swore. He said effing.
He drops an F-bomb, as we all know. And people think he's the first president to do that. We'll get into that in a little bit. I want to show this first. Very important that you're not going to see anywhere else but here. And take a look as Trump walks away.
Now check his hair when he
his
walks
hair
away.
looks faker than fake. Let's play.
It actually looks like the hair on my thumbnail. If you look at my thumbnail, it looks like that.
The video a little bit more.
It's too perfect. His hair's not like that. It's not white. It's orange. His hair's got an orangey tinge to it, a yellowy orangey tinge to it. It's nothing like that. That looks like it's his. It looks like he's bleached it blonde. You know, like proper bleach, like stripped it down.
Well, PJ, it's because of refraction. You can't see the orange.
Yeah, of course. Of course. And then you get the little split on the side of his face as well.
Yeah.
His hairstyle is still in fashion. It always was, wasn't it? He did it in wrestling. He did it in the 90s when he was a bit skinnier. But you look at some of the photos here when you see Trump. Some of these guys ain't Trump. They're lookalikes. And some of them actually don't even look like him. They're just a similarity.
Again, all CGI AI to put it
See,
more
that
correctly.
Just does not look right.
And when you
now
back
look at the
up,
side of his face, and it's not his ear, you'll see it a bit better. You see it starting to come up now, can't you? That black bit. And
yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Toward the top.
back up here just a little bit. This is so plastic, so fake, as you see Trump walk away. That hair looks so fake. They try to create these shadows with the sunlight and all to give it a realistic look, but this is all CGI. I'm going to point something out
Here we go.
a little bit more as we move this video forward. Now let's get to this point here. A little bit of a close-up. And I'm going to point something out. Look at the left side of Donald Trump. Take a look at what you see here. Slowly, I'm going to play this so we can really spotlight it. And you're going to see a dark patch show up on his left side of his face. What is this? Look at this.
It's not in here.
What's going on here? And let's move this around a little bit. And you can see that dark patch.
Yeah. It
a
looks
little
like
bit more of a
came from the
close-up.
helicopter. Though.
Something.
Yeah, but then it goes from the black window parts to the white part of the helicopter, and it's still there.
Yeah, it's still there. Yeah, weird.
Things going on here. Let's get a little bit of a close-up of that. And again, the hair looks so fake.
The hair is terrible.
AI, no doubt whatsoever. But take a look again at his left side
and it's shifting
of his face.
Color and stuff.
As I move the cursor over, take a look here. Very bizarre. And I'm going to get to the point here.
There.
Where again, what is that?
There.
What's going on here?
It's like it's people It's like it stole the corner of the window and took it with his face.
I got a new word for Donald Trump. He's a hair shifter.
Oh,
The normies that watch CNN, Fox News, and so forth, they'll be questioning this as well, because this is very strange. And don't tell me, oh, it's just a shadow on the side of his face. No way. His whole side of his face would be.
When is a shadow pure black like that and actually prominent? When is a shadow prominent? It doesn't stick out. It's not 3D. It doesn't stick out your face.
Covered with that shadow. So it's definitely something going on. And getting back, something else. Jumping around here a bit, but very important
Even his
to
head's
cover
flattened.
all
Even his head's flattened out. Look.
aspects of what's taking place. Like I said, when Trump drops the F-bomb right here.
I mean, he could have been smiling from ear to ear.
Talking about Israel and Iran. Let's go back in time when Joe Biden was president. And this is from 2022, just 3 years ago. And you can hear Biden clearly basically saying the same thing just before Trump. Let's take a listen.
You know, they probably wear them pinstripey shirts for these cameras anyway, because you seem to get an effect off them. So they can always use that kind of thing as an excuse, maybe, as some kind of interference. Because you know that this kind of pattern kind of plays with their eyes, don't you? Especially through cameras and that. Maybe that's why they wear them. I don't know. It's just an idea.
Now, do you think that?
Sorry.
Do you think that that's really him?
This one, I don't think so. I don't think so. No. I don't. There was so many different Biden things going on. Like, I mean, the wrinkly back of his neck, but the wrinkles didn't stretch back out when he stretched his neck. It was just stayed like it was like he had like dry glue in his neck, and he just crinkled it up, and it stayed there. It was awful. There were so many different ones of Biden, weren't there?
With the ear connected at the bottom of the lobe?
Yeah, he had a lobe, and then he didn't have a lobe. Yeah.
Sure, right there. Little bit on the silent side, quiet side.
Oh,
but definitely, he said the same thing. We'll play it one last time. Basically, people claim Trump was the first to do it as a U.S. president, but take a listen.
Did you hear what he said to them young girls? You know what I mean? With the parents and all that there. He denied the 18-year-old because she was too old and said things to the younger girl. It was blatant what he was saying. I can't remember the exact words, but he was being so creepy. They were trying to kiss him, they were trying to get away. And it's awful. It's awful.
Trying to smell their hair.
Yeah.
Once again, Joe Biden.
Sick.
No one fucks Biden. Yeah, goddamn right.
And there you go. Now that moves on again to other events in the past that I've covered on my channel.
RV in the chat. Now look, RV, good to see you, bro.
RV?
Hey, RV's in the chat, yeah. Hey, bro, I've been around on YouTube since 2008 or 2009. That's what I did think you've been around a long time, bro. Making non-speaking videos on 9/11. Then in 2010, I started doing speaking videos. That's cool, man. I haven't gone back that far with you, bro. I'm going to have to check him out, man. I'm going to have to check him out. That's so cool. That's so cool. Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Thanks for popping by, dude. Love your videos, man. I'm going to have to give him moderator because I know who he is. You know what I mean? It's not like he's here often. But do you think this, right, RB, do you think this one here, where Biden swore, do you think this was genuine Biden in this image here, in this part of the video here?
Showing the AI fakery.
That's
and obviously, people remember this one.
With the microphones, this is awful. This is awful.
From recent history, just 4 years ago, with Joe Biden that I featured on my channel in a video presentation. Take a look at Joe Biden's hands as they go to the mic.
Yeah. I'll move us just in case you can't see it.
Apparently, I'm just one of the few people
willing
to say
there you go. Look at that.
When you compare Joe,
you just saw
it was complete layer in there, wasn't it? Two different things all together, joined together. That's madness, man. Do you know? And some people seen this probably back in the day and just like dismissed it. Just dismissed it. Oh, it's some kind of effect you get with cameras, man. Madness.
Hold it there. Let me back it up so you get a better idea. Play it slowly and clearly.
You think that's one of the fakers? Yeah, there is definitely several Biden, man. There was so many different ones. I was just saying one with a crinkly neck that looked like he had a plastic neck. And Roger was saying with the earlobes, one with the earlobes, and then the next time he didn't have any earlobes, they were joined to his face. It's nuts, man.
This is CGI, AI, whatever you want to call it. It's media fakery taking place with his hands going through the mic right here.
Look at that.
And
even the size, even the dimensions, even the dimensions are wrong, completely wrong. That mic was like 3 times the size of his hand, you know. Hey, KK, good to see you, sister. The real Joe Biden was never president. Donald Trump has at least 3 body doubles, in my opinion. Well, yeah, absolutely. Could have more. Could have more. I don't know for sure. Like I say, I don't know for sure, but you can certainly tell that there's something mad going on.
Next boom mic here as well. Take a look at this. Clearly, same thing. No different than NASA. We'll get into NASA in a little bit. How they're faking things in different ways. And that gets into this photo. Actually, 3 photos of Trump and 3 separate weddings.
This is one that I remember. I mean, look at the middle guy. He looks more like Paul Daniels than Trump. He looks more like the English magician, Paul Daniels. Not as short, but looks more like Paul Daniels. Or he looks like Paul McCartney. What do you reckon, Rog? These are 3 different guys.
Yes.
These are 3 different guys, man. Come on. Different shape of faces completely. I mean, there is a similarity, but the guy in the middle doesn't even look like him, really.
Dude, the one on the end, his upper forehead is like flatter. Like, see where his eye line is?
Absolutely.
I don't care if you raise your eyebrows or not. I mean,
I know. And RV mentions the eyebrows now.
Yeah.
Not just faking things through AI, CGI, they're also using lookalikes. And clear as day, these individuals don't match up. Let's get a little bit of a close-up so people can see objectively that these individuals do not match up.
No.
And this is Donald Trump, the so-called Donald Trump from 1993, and Marla Maples, and more recently with Donald Trump with Melania.
I mean, sorry, look at his nose. This guy's got a pointy nose. Trump on the right has got one of them flat, kind of, what would you call it? A cherry blossom nose, like Linda Blair.
Yeah, he definitely got more of a pointy face in that middle photograph there, for sure.
And yes, you do sometimes put a little bit of weight on your face. Not so much in cartilage areas, though. Not so much in cartilage. Yes, your cartilage does grow throughout the years, but not like that. Not like that. Doesn't change the shape of your face completely.
And let's take a look here at the eyebrows. Obviously, not even close.
No.
Chin, not even close.
No.
Nothing is close about these 2 individuals. The ears are off. Everything is off. And that gets into the next comparison with Trump and his so-called first marriage with Ivana. Again, the eyebrows of this individual a little bit closer in appearance than the other Trump, as I shown here. They're not even close. This is a little bit closer here with these 2 individuals, but still not the same. No cigar. Definitely not the same individuals.
Agreed.
Again, I really want to spotlight.
Yeah, the chin.
This
and the last 2 didn't look right at all.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, he's got a Jimmy Hill chin. Bruce Forsyth. I think, like these English people. You know Jimmy Hill, Bruce Forsyth. That's the type of chin he's got. Maybe not square at the bottom, but he's got a very large chin. Trump on the right hasn't. His chin's not that large. It's got a bit of a wideness to it, but it's not large. It's not lengthways, from lip to going down the way. It's not that big.
Well, didn't like Saddam have like 9 different lookalikes for himself? Like,
and what Bin Laden. I mean, that one they had on the news of him when he was meant to be in hiding. He was switching over the TV with a remote control, and the remote control he was switching with his right hand. But Bin Laden allegedly was left-handed. I mean, I know people can use different hands for remote control, but in general, your more dominant hand you've got to use. No?
True.
Anyway.
Two side by side. Absolutely no way these two are the same people. And this is a clip from CNN. It's going to be a 2-for-1. They're going to put the truth in plain sight about symbolism.
Is that not like a Masonic handshake there as well?
Oh yeah.
I'm not big on the Masonic. I don't know much about the styles of handshake with Masonic handshakes and that, but it doesn't look like a normal handshake to me.
No, I think they do. They practice this stuff all the time. They're all in on it. Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Right, let me play it for a minute instead of stopping it.
And looking at the hands, and we're going to take a look at Trump here. Another Trump, another character on the world stage, doesn't match. Let's take a look.
We can see leaders communicate with their hands.
Yeah. And then they show the diamond hand sign. Diamond is, of course, 33 numerology.
It's always there, and the people say it's a comfortable way to sit. It kind of isn't. It kind of isn't. I'm sitting trying doing it now. I'm not going to show it, but I'm doing it now, and it's not a natural way to sit. I mean, it might be comfortable enough, but it's not natural.
Yeah. If you're Dr. Evil, maybe, yeah. He sits like that all the time. How can you take over the world?
Oh yeah, and the G7 thing. Yeah.
Yeah, the conference. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I want to point something else before I move forward. The G7. This is coded for 77. When you look at the alphabet A through Z, 1 through 26, the G could be a 7. The G can also be a 33. In this case, I have no doubt they want their dual numbers in the 77 in plain sight. So 77 and 77, the 33 hand sign. Now let's continue and let's take a look at this version of Trump.
And wouldn't all the Trump critics out there love to do?
And take a look here. Who does this look like? I'm not saying it's Lou Dobbs, but it looks like Lou Dobbs. I call this Jumbo Trump. Looks a lot different from the present day Trump, of course. I'm going to show this footage, or I should say this image of Trump, the CGI one. But definitely, there's a lot of fakery taking place with the media. And for those that have followed my channel, again, over the years, they'll know this. It's nothing new. And that gets into this. Again, I have to make this example. How they're faking things through multiple ways, multiple means. And that's what NASA.
Yeah, that's why I like the NASA, the NASA one. Like we Level Earth Observer, that he shows a load of these. And you can tell, look, there's not people just, like I said earlier, people say, well, that doesn't work the way you're saying it. Because if he's using, I don't say augmented reality, this other thing wouldn't happen. Yeah, but that's only if they're just using augmented reality. What if they're using more than one thing at a time? Multi-layers, which that's what they do. And it's the kind of thing the devil would do to confuse. Different layers of confusion to confound people. Simple.
We are going to Mars.
Sometimes
right,
you see.
Sorry?
We are going to Mars, right?
Oh, yeah, we're going to Mars. Yeah, very soon, guys. Very soon.
All right, just making sure.
CGI sometimes they use harnesses. They want to throw people off. They're not using only one technique. And that's the problem with a lot of truthers. They're trying to narrow down to one way of fakery when they do it several ways. Let's take a look here at this clip as I played when this first was released with Boise State. And you
I like it, chillin'. Maybe appearance changes when they shed their skin to snakes. Brood of vipers. Absolutely, bro.
You can see this individual in the back, you know, hanging by a harness as they're going through. And I played this clip.
Oh, Mikey, I'm not bothered if you see my messages or not. I was just worried that, like, you're going into Jim's comments and going on about. Oh, there you go. Nothing I could do about it now. Jim's timed you out. There you go. Sorry, man. But, Mikey, I'm not caring about you answering my comments or anything. I'm talking about you're going into Jim Anis's channel where he's just doing observations of the sky with a P900. He makes no claims on what he sees in the sky. He just shows you what he sees through a P900. And he makes no claims. He's got no voice in his videos, like RV was saying earlier, in his earlier videos, no voice. He doesn't make any claims, but yet you're going into his thing, into his comments and whining about it. Why? There's no need for that, bro. There's no need for that. And like I say, your observations I like sometimes, but I showed you an example where that might not even be right. Like this one here, look. I will show it again. Video file. This is Michael Kahn took this picture out in his street. Oh, hold on. I've gone video. I meant. Just for an example again, look. I'll get back to this in a sec. There. This is a very similar thing, effect like you see in your Sirius Star thing. Now, Michael Kahn took this outside his house. It seems like a lens effect. Now, I'm not saying your observations are completely wrong, but I'm not saying you can be 100% right, bro, when you see things like this. This was just a picture of Michael Kahn took. I'm just saying. And like I say, Jim makes no claims on what he sees. He makes no claims. He just shows you what he sees. That's it. That's why I show them. He makes no claims. I like them as well. Anyway, thank you, Michael Kahn, for that pick. And back to Arby's.
Back to Arby's.
It was first released way back when.
Oh, yeah. That's classic.
And also, this individual here, let's take a look as he's supposedly putting something to the side, but there's nothing in his hand. This is where the...
Sometimes you just think, look, that is so blatant. Are they really doing that? Are they really doing that by mistake? Or are they doing it, and are they doing that just so we could see that they're doing it, like hidden in plain sight sort of thing? Showing you in plain sight. Not a problem, RV. You're welcome, man. I know who you are. Do you know what I mean? I give everybody I know in here, I give spanners so that everybody's the same. I don't have any trolls in here whatsoever. If they come, they're gone. The likes of Brenda and all that's already been banned. You know what I mean? I don't have them in here, bro. I don't.
Yeah. I was going to say, maybe they're just playing their hand or showing you their hand.
Yeah. I'm not sure what he was meant to be putting away here. I always thought it was a cap, like a baseball cap, but it might have been a ball or something. I don't know. You can't tell because it's not there.
Yeah, it's no longer. And the guy with the harness in the background is the cherry on top of that Sunday.
Oh, I know. And you can still see part of the harness.
Yeah.
CGI fail occurs. And obviously, again, like I demonstrated, they're doing it in two methods, CGI harnesses. So to really hammer the point, they're not just faking things in one way. That needs to be understood. I should mention here.
I just realized RV said spanner. He didn't say wrench. That's so cool.
But he's trying to be British. Is what it is? Is that what's okay?
He just knows. But I mean, like South Africa uses it. They say spanner as well. Like Flat says spanner. But, yeah, it's cool. It's cool to hear it from an American.
With this whole entire presentation, this was so-called live with Boise State when the glitch occurred with all the students, and things went haywire, of course, with this guy here.
Oh, yeah.
And the phony baloney fail CGI attempt, I guess placing a ball or who knows what. This was supposed to be more likely.
You think he can see what he's placing, what he's trying to place in the monitor? Because it looks like he's looking in the monitor, and it looks like he sees what he's meant to be doing, but there's maybe, like, it's not displaying it for us. You know what I mean? Or there's a time difference or something. I don't know. But it looks like he's looking in the monitor. Yeah.
Check this out. If I'm going to be handing myself something, I'm going to be looking at it, you know?
Exactly. You do. You just kind of follow where your hands are going, don't you? You don't like, if you hand something to your mate, you don't usually, unless you're not talking to him, you don't hand it to him like that without looking, do you? Unless you're pissed off with them. Here you go, sort of thing. But if you hand something to him, if you look towards it or where you're putting it, you kind of look where you're putting it at, you know?
Yeah.
Some type of ball put to the side. Now that gets into the aspect, like I mentioned before, that I covered back in 2014 when it comes to Barack Obama. I covered this extensively and how they love to put the truth in plain sight when it comes to AI and Obama here. and the devil horns with the curtain.
Oh yeah, that was blatant. That was blatant. Look at that. Horns coming from Obama's napper. Yeah, that was blatant, man.
And obviously, this is by design. Even says here, the devil is in the details. So this is from the New York Mag website from way back on September 11th, 2014. Always that number. And as I pointed out many times in the past, when it comes to September 11, basically 9/11 and Revelation. And they had a king over them, which is the angel of the bottomless pit, whose name in the Hebrew tongue is Abaddon, but in the Greek tongue hath his name Apollyon. And of course, the Antichrist is mentioned several times in the Bible, but Revelation 9:11 is the only verse in the whole entire Bible that the actual name is given of the Antichrist. Abaddon, again in the Hebrew tongue, and Apollyon in the Greek tongue. And anybody that's followed me for any amount of time over the years knows I've called out Barack Obama as the Antichrist. And we have to wait and see. I believe he's going to come back in the picture. It could be from the Vatican.
It's a possibility. Like people are talking about Trump being the Antichrist now. I don't think so. I think he's got an Antichrist spirit, obviously, but I don't think he's the Antichrist. Don't know about that. I haven't got a clue. I mean, I haven't really speculated. I remember people speculating it before. I haven't really thought about it that much. But look, whatever, he's definitely got an Antichrist spirit, and he's not for the Lord. He's not for the Lord, that's for sure.
Yeah, they've been saying that about Bush and like other presidents before that. I heard when I was growing up. Yeah.
Well, is there any president that you could have trusted? Any of them, even back to Abraham Lincoln. Which one would you have trusted? Same as the British leaders, none. None. Everybody praises Winston Churchill. What was he? A warmonger, belligerent.
So we take all the politicians, put them on a boat, put them on an island somewhere, and we will have to hear from them again.
Right.
Could be from London with the royal family. But my belief, at some point, Barack Obama is going to come back and he's going to lead the UN as the Antichrist. Time will tell. I don't have a crystal ball. None of us do. We're going to have to wait and see when it comes to that. But now, let's take a look here. This is just 2 months after the speech by Barack Obama from September 2014. And this is Elon Musk once again from November 2014. And he warns the world about the dangers about AI. This is very revealing. They always tell us the truth in advance. This is why I never trusted AI, never liked AI. Just take a listen to what is said and we'll continue.
I mean, with artificial intelligence, we are summoning the demon. You know all those stories where there's the guy with the pentagram and the holy water, and he's like, yeah.
He's telling you it straight there, He's just telling it straight there.
Are you sure you can control the demon? Didn't work out.
Trying to make it
so they tell the truth through a joke with Elon Musk. But that gets back to who I believe once again is the Antichrist. And again, the Bible says through false miracles, lying wonders. And that's what AI is. It's artificial intelligence, the manipulation of things. It only makes sense that they will use AI.
Already people are making cults and gods out of AI. Even on TikTok, there's this guy, I don't know the full story, but he started something with an AI, being allegedly a Christian, all for Christ, still looks at the Bible and all that as well, but is convinced that AI is some kind of second coming of Christ. Something like that. It's just so mental. It's so nuts, man. Bible warns of this. Bible
Think
warns
about
of
it.
this.
Nowadays, it's easier to make idols and stuff. Like back in the good old days, you had to go out and carve one out and build you an altar.
You could, but you could make an idol out of anything. Like make an idol out of a woman. You make an idol out of, I don't know, a hobby, something like that. But yeah, I know what you're saying. False idols, as in engraving false idols and worshiping them. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, they had to build an altar to Baal, and you'd have to build a fire, and you.
What is it? Molech is Molech. That's an awful thing. That's an awful thing. That thing. That's It's not even. I don't even like repeating it.
Yeah. Got to give the cultists of the good old days some props, man.
Yeah,
because they had to do a lot of work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Agree with the Antichrist and the mortal wound. Time will tell. We will see. To continue here, I'm going to play my video from September 2016 to conclude, where I'm pointing out the fakery, the media fakery using CGI, AI. Let's take a look. Take a look here. Okay? Doesn't look right because it's not right. Just take a listen to what he says. And this is nothing more than fakery taking place.
To use technology to escape from justice.
Now, look at Obama here. Okay? Something doesn't look right because
it doesn't look right at all. When you see a still image of another Obama, it looks nothing like him. Well, obviously there's similarities, but it just doesn't seem like how his still face should be. You know what I mean? Andrew Tate is 666 in Jamaat, right? Is he? I didn't know that.
Not right. Take a look at actual footage of Obama speaking while sitting down. You'll see the complete difference between fake and real. Take a look.
Oh, yeah. Look.
As we speak,
see the difference?
Our nation faces a multitude of challenges.
It's really sitting there at the desk. Okay?
At home, our top priority is to recover and rebuild from a recession that has touched the lives of nearly every American.
Now, more footage of fakery. You know, people have to have good discernment, like I stated many times. People just, they don't understand. These people are psychopaths. They like to play mind games. They like to fool with you, like to play with you like your children. Take a look at this footage as well with Barack Obama. Not all the footage is fake. This is real. Take a look at this footage. Again, it doesn't look right because it's not right.
Cool.
Okay?
Cool.
Definitely fakery.
Oh, wow.
Taking place.
Fellow Americans.
That's not even good.
Tonight I'd like to talk with
That's a green screen behind him, dude.
Yeah, it's something. Yeah. It's something, but even him himself, that's not even good. It's terrible. It's terrible. It's a likeness. That's about it.
Artificial intelligence, we are summoning the demon. You know those stories where there's the guy with the pentagram and the holy water, and he's like, yeah, you sure you can control the demon? Didn't work out.
There we go. There we go.
Verse 25. Whereas once I was blind, now I can see. Now I can see.
Excellent intro, and excellent outro and intro as well, but quite a long bit. RV, bless you, man. Nice one for that, dude. Love your videos. Like I say, always look forward to them. Always look forward to them, man. Fantastic. Because it's the truth. It's the truth. I love the research he's doing. It's the truth, man. He gets out there. I mean, just says it how it is. Look, there's here. That's what this says. There's 33 there. You know what I mean? There's this symbol there. This is fake, right? It's there. It's there. You know what I mean? And he's with the Lord. That's a good thing.
Yeah. So, obviously. What movie was that? The Michael Douglas movie that he played with that outro?
Falling Down, was it? Oh no, that one. Maybe The Game. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it is The Game.
The Game. Maybe The Game.
It's not Falling Down.
No, not Falling Down is where he's got the white shirt and that. So I didn't know you were thinking about that stuff. I didn't think you were on about the outro. But yeah, I would say it's that. Yeah, bless you, man. Bless you. Yeah, The Game. You said it. The Game. Yeah, I thought so. We watched that a few months ago on Rumble, didn't we? Talking of which, we're going over to Rumble now. But yeah, brilliant video. Brilliant video. Again, thanks, RV, for that. Bless you, man. But I'll play out with a song this side. Play out with let's play out with played in with blimmin' hell, our name's gone. Herring. Played and we I might as well play out with Herring and then Harry Mack. And then we'll go over Rumble. We'll go over Rumble now and watch the movies. At least that took about an hour and a half. That's not bad. That's not bad. We usually, on a weekend night, we just spend an hour. Through the week, we usually spend 2 hours. When I do my normal topics through the week, not normal topics, but my longer topics through the week during the day for me. But movie nights, we usually just spend an hour on YouTube, but it's an hour and a half, so it's not too bad. Not too bad. Bless you guys.
So what hair song are you going to play with?
No truthers allowed here. Yes. No baby truthers. Sorry, no truthers. No baby truthers. Bless you, bro. Bless you, man. Sorry, bro. Just say that again.
I said, what hair song are you going to play out with?
I've got one in StreamYard here. Let's do. I'll say goodbye to. And then people will be following us over at Rumble. I'll put the link for Rumble. I mean, we're streaming Rumble anyway, guys. But I'll put the link in while the music's on, and then we'll shut the YouTube side down and go and watch some movies and Rumble. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, Heron. Of course.
Yeah, whenever you say Baby Truther, I think of Dave Weiss for some reason.
Yeah, of course. Baby Truther. He's nothing to do with truth. It's nothing to do with truth, Mr.
It's everything to do with an app, man.
Right, it's a lot to do with an app. Absolutely. Let's do. You put the heart on me. Oh no, let's do this one.
Some fine morning when this life is o'er, I'll fly away to a home on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. When the shadows of this life have gone, I'll fly away. Like a bird from prison bars is flown, I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. Just a few more weary days and then I'll fly away to a land where joy shall never end. I'll fly away. I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away. When I die, hallelujah, by and by, I'll fly away.
Nice, thank you, Aaron. Always up in herself. She's a beautiful singer, man. Beautiful singer. She's not in tonight. Hey, Joe, just come in at the end. Follow us over at Rumble if you want. We're going to watch a couple of movies over on Rumble. But bless you guys. Thank you for being in YouTube with us. If you're not joining us on Rumble, then I'll see you tomorrow night for the next film night. Can't remember the topic. Oh, Ice Wall topic tomorrow night. So yeah, if you're not joining us Rumble, I will see you tomorrow night. But thanks for being here with us. Again, I'll put the Rumble link in. I think I already did. See you guys over on Rumble. And guys, thanks for joining us. RV, thanks for joining in. It's been a pleasure, man. And you're always welcome, dude. Always welcome. Thanks, brother. Bless you guys. Here the sunset's free. It's free.
Indeed.
Cheers, Roger. Ta-ta.